extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Well, we got it.
How can I use my cup? Something is going characters.
There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots, we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to after I get the document. Also, if I do get caught, is this really? Anyway.
accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
Crumble!
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou commit. In addition, we have... It seems that Gujiai was right. They have been... This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiai. I will also gather some people to try...
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be... Let's pack up our things.
That Guji...
Without permission.
Lady Guji, here I am.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go...
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the utter disregard for human life? Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway. Yep, let's go.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the... You must find a way to recreate this. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before this... Take this with you as a farewell.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are or if you ever think about me during...
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place.
I'm sorry. What? Well?
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Master's orders. Halt!
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Let's light it up!
Lightning flash!
Solidify! This is order! Who goes there? Get them!
Take this!
Quiver! No, my sword! Everybody stand back!
Bellowing thunder! Take this!
Defend yourself!
You cannot
go.
match my... Soldiers,
Flash!
quick! Gather!
Teach me a lesson.
Allow me.
Let's light it up!
Strike first!
Time to act. Rain
Show me what
outlines
you've
your...
got!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Storm the front! Quiver!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Solidify. Watch your step. This is order. Stabilize. I must withdraw. Soldiers, I dare you.
No, my sword.
Stabilize.
Going in!
First. I will have me what you've got.
Lightning flash!
Strike!
Don't hold back. Battle formation. Get them. Solidify! I dare you!
Glory to the Shogun!
Adventure Let's light it up!
Soldiers, quick!
Show me what you've got!
Everybody stand back!
This is order. Gather! You cannot match me!
Bastard.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested, for too long the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. Simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray—
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power is a...
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui,
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the... But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by...
Senora is the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well...
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna... You can save it! Alright then.
Long as we have the...
Rise!
What's going on?
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noble. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front. I'm not sure you realize.
I challenge you to a duel.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a... You are aware that the loser must...
Trav?
Then I will... A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Solidify!
Into the frozen void!
No, my sword!
Detestable!
Take this! Solidify!
Into the frozen void!
Stabilize!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Order guide you!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Gather!
Huh? Out of the way! Everybody stand back!
Let the pale flame smolders!
Let's light it up!
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Gather! I will have order!
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Dance, my pretties!
Let's light it up!
Take this!
Yeah!
Stabilize! Solidify! Order guide you!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Stabilize!
Not every wound will heal!
Take this! Stabilize! Lightning flash!
Everybody stand back!
This is order!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Let's light it up! No, my sword!
Quake!
So strong! But how? I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels... unsettled. When the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of oh? Surely you did. If so, then you underestimate. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherent. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have... Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the... So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my... That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a... So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Order guide you.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Gather.
Let's light it up!
Solidify.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Stabilize.
Take cover! Rain outlines your...
Gather. I will have order.
Inferior.
Stabilize.
This ends now.
Following thunder! Lightning flash! Stabilize.
I will mold you to the foundations of eternity.
Everybody stand back! Venture...
This is order.
Instabilities will be removed.
Lightning flash!
Evasion is futile. Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Nothing to fear.
Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, They too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Sever!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This road, the fleeting shadow.
Let me weave you a verse.
Gather!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
I will have order! Thunderclap! Take this!
All will be severed.
Order guide
This
you!
road, the fleeting shadow.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Know my sword!
Solidify! I will have order!
This road, the fleeting shadow.
Solidify!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Teamwork is dreamwork!
This
Your
is
verdict
order!
is decided.
I let my guard down!
Gather!
All desire can be broken.
I will have order!
Your verdict is decided.
Nothing!
Everybody stand back!
Careless!
Know my sword!
All will be severed.
This is order! Take this!
You've lost.
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never-changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but you are obviously lonely. And yet, for the tell me this. Why is this is your plane of euthymia? It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have...
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries.
Seeing you...
Since you are willing to admit...
What a Anyway, now that I have been defeated, but... with regards to eternity and the...
You... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is...
See that he stays safe. May the blossoms of the sacred...
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just...
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. Did you... as in, the little thing that looks...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? No...
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb. After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had... As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core of... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The travel... Well, so anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Tevat, and the time has come for the... As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you... What would you like to know about? That puppet, still, before A began...
So, you mean...
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the... Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. Until... the Fatui took an interest in him.
Not the...
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype. Not only... The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, There's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3?
No. The prototype, the original plan, later, some eccentric geniuses and...
What the?
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence? I'm surprised.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. In other words, Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them.
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on...
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her...
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was... she was a gentle god.
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god, but if you still have doubts about A, I would... Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our...
Don't worry, we aren't looking...
As for your sister's I'll let you know if I find out anything. After leaving Inazuma,
Ooh, Sumeru!
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is... But their obsession gives rise to some true... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed...
Knowledge is...
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity, and I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around...
Who in their right mind would...
I see. Your ambition should be something that... Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision... Continue on your journey, and maybe... Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? Are you sure? Keep it safe. There was...
Who in their...
I see. Your ambition... Perhaps the Continue on...